4 Australian defence personnel, missing after helicopter crashes, during joint war games with US. 4 Australian defence personnel are missing in the water off the east coast of Australia after
defence exercises which are so necessary for the readiness of our defence force are serious. They carry risk. And as we desperately hope for better news during the course of this day, we are reminded about the gravity of the act which comes with wearing our nation's uniform.
They were forced to ditch their Taipan helicopter in the sea during joint war game drills with the United States late Friday. Speaking at a press conference in Brisbane on Saturday, Defence Minister Richard Marler said the search was ongoing for the 4 crew of the Australian Army helicopter.
Indeed, a terrible moment. I really deeply appreciate the assistance that has been provided by a variety of civil agencies, the Queensland Police, the Australian Maritime Safety Agency, and the public, as well as our US allies, all of whom have come together to assist, to continue the search and rescue, and to find our people.
We meet this day with a heavy heart. Last night, just after 10:30, an Australian Army helicopter, an MRH-90, ditched in waters close to Hamilton Island. The helicopter was engaging in a 2-helicopter mission, Marl said. There were 4 aircrew aboard. Because there was another helicopter present, a search and rescue was able to commence immediately. As we speak to you now, the 4 aircrew are yet to be found. The search and rescue continues, he added. The aircraft impacted waters near the Lindeman Island, off the coast of the state of Queensland. A search operation involving both search and rescue aircraft and sea vessels is underway, according to the Australian Defence Ministry. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said their thoughts are with loved ones of the missing in a joint statement with his Marls. Also the Deputy Prime Minister. All Australians hold them in our hearts, and we hold on to hope as the search and rescue teams go about their work right now. We have the utmost confidence in their professionalism and skill, it said.
It's very early to confirm exactly which parts are from the helicopter.
The mission was a part of large-scale military drills involving the United States, known as Talisman Sabre. The drills are held every other year, alternating between the 2 countries, and also often involve other allied forces. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, who are both in Australia, spoke of those missing in the crash. We are thinking of the families, their friends, comrades, Blinken said, for everything they've been doing, to the freedom that we share, and that is what unites us more than anything else, and we are stepping up with assistance, he added. Austin said it's always tough to encounter accidents in training, but the reason that we train to such high standards is so that we can't be successful, and we can't protect lives when we are called to answer any kind of crisis, he said. The exercises have been paused to allow all participants, regardless of their nation, to reach out and let their families know what is going on, Talisman Sabre Exercise Director Brigadier Damien Hill said at the Brisbane press conference. Marler said the families of the 4 missing crew have been notified of this incident, and our hopes and our thoughts are very much with the aircrew and their families. Our hopes are very much with the efforts of the search and rescue crews as they go about their work right now. Friday's crash is the 2nd time this year the Australian Army has been forced to ditch an MRH-90 Taipan into the sea. 2 injuries resulted from the previous incident in March, which was put down to engine failure. In 2019, the Australian government announced it would retire its entire fleet of Airbus-manufactured Taipans years ahead of schedule, describing the Taipans as a project of concern for the last decade.